Alright, Neuras. Let's give you your thing. Oh, not you. You are not Neuras. Is he downstairs?
Right,
He's downstairs. Okay. Let's give you your thing.
Oh,
Hello there. Come to check on the progress with the lance. Well, you ought to know I'd never work on it where those brothers could see. So, how goes the relic search? Have you found anything? Even if it seems like a piece of rubbish, show it to me anyways. There might be a hidden trick to it like the others. Well, now that you mention it. I handed Neuras the junk we picked up during our travels. And this is... it looks like no more than rubbish at a glance, but I say it never hurts to be thorough.
oh.
If this goes here, then... capital. Never gets old. Absolutely magnificent. All the wisdom of the ancients sitting in the palm of my hand. Rather gives a chap the strength to go on.
That's awful.
It's like this every time. At this point, I think your reactions are more interesting than the relics, Neuras.
Well.
Oh-ho, so... this what's-it's set up like this, eh? Then it could be forward compatible with modern design.
Oh.
Eureka! I'm struck, lad. Thunderstruck. The Neuras of moments ago was a driveling buffoon compared to the now. It's all thanks to you.
Thank you.
Okay, ooh, more Leaf Hero stuff. I found one of Neuras' precious relics. He was overjoyed and thanked me for inspiring him with a new idea for an invention. But you know, the more I see them, the more mysterious they get. They're fundamentally different from igniters in both process and function.
That's...
Ordinarily, magic just isn't viable without Magla and magic igniters. Wherefore, whether for the gauntlet runners or otherwise. In fact, this country's technology practically relies on magic igniters. Dangerous dependency, that. Might be why I'm so drawn to these relics, or you lot. Do you dislike igniters?
No.
No? They're fine things that are quite worth researching. But wielding power beyond one's limits is a fast track to madness. I've seen it happen, old boy.
The truth is...
Took a lot of experimentation. I'd rather forget that, truth be told. I was once approached by the government to personally participate in igniter development. They'd gathered up some destitute parapets who had no other place to go and subjected them to experiment after awful experiment. You didn't stop it?
About that.
No.
The experiments had already started by the time they'd gotten around to asking me, and at that point, my dissent would have been met like an insect underfoot. I lost track of several engineers I once considered friends that did participate, and it's hard to imagine what evils they worked there. Us tech-minded maniacs, we're all too easily led astray. Dangle some new technology in front of our eyes, and curiosity will win over ethics every time. I never openly opposed the projects, absorbing myself in Gauntlet Runner research. Thinking back on it, I suppose that was an easy way to bury a guilty conscience. Naive as it was, I wanted to be responsible for an invention that inspired dreams, not one meant only for death and destruction. And now, after all that, I've been kicked back down to the bottom rung. This is actually a step up. What are you talking about?
No.
Well, you're not wrong. These days I get to cruise and ramble as I please, with a seat in the prince's own runner. Though it's only because of my past choices that I can show off my best work nowadays. And the entire kingdom is a fine venue for it. The scholar could ask nothing more. I can sense Neuras' pride as a researcher, as well as his deep trust in me. Oh, we're only at
I'm a
4.
lucky man to be part of your
Dang.
grand quest.
Cool, well that'll help out the sniper and gunner. We get another inheritance slot. All that said, I hope you'll still keep an eye out for these relics, eh?
This one's important.
Alright, we need more relics.
However...
Something is nagging at me though. Why the devil are all these relic pieces so scattered about the world? Seems to me like they were all once part of a greater whole, so is this some kind of natural coincidental dispersal or something else altogether? Well, next time you bring a relic, we may very well get the answer. Counting on you, as always.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
4 more relics to go. Hey, there's a letter in war chest from...
Here.
Brigida. Your exploits have reached my ears and it sounded like you could use some support. Oh, money.
Speaking of which,
Okay, since we've got some time before the fake lance is ready, I let Basilio and Fidelia know that we're going to settle in here for a little bit. And I can't imagine they responded to that with a chummy little nod and a smile. Hardly. So I made something up about how the tide was too unstable to sail on. I mean, what's one more little eye on top of the heap? They bought it, I think.
Most helpful.
Is that so? Well, that works out in our favor. Now we must simply carry on as we normally do, doing all our usual activities so as not to arouse their suspicions. All right.
Well then.
Oh, Eupha. So Eupha during the day. Oh, she's by the well. Alright, first things first. So another relic. During the day. We can go check this out during the day and then do the bounty hunt, maybe?
All right then.
Maybe.
Where to?
Let's try it one more time.
let's go.
And see what we can find during the day here.
Come to think of it,
Okay, it's just this dude, Chatters, Energetic Prior. What about you? You look like you could be a merchant. Hey,
What do you want?
you're not one of my clients, and I only do business via referral. He doesn't strike me as a fishmonger. Stroll's probably looking for someone else. Ooh.
And what do
Alright.
Gone clammy all over it.
That's more than we got before. Angry man. The church knows what the divine relics really are, and yet they spout nonsensical rubbish just to be able to use them in the tournament. It pisses me off. They destroyed the Mage Academy so they could lie whenever it suits them. There's no end to my rage, but at the same time, I'm glad decent candidates like you give us a shred of hope. Here's a little something to keep your spirits up. I'm sure it's not easy out there. Ooh, magic. Take it. What is going on here? Hold on. Hodor, the people walking about all look like monsters. Calm down, it's all in your mind. It's not like we have a man-eating monster. It's not like we have man-eating monsters like they do in Martira. They all look like humans. Okay. Interesting. We got a guy losing his marbles over there. What was that? Ah! Oh, I can give the gold beetle to the old man. That's right. Okay, you're an herb seller. We got the butcher.
so hey,
Do you happen to know anyone around here who sells fish? We have some questions about fish. Fish, is it? Any fishmonger worth your coin in Grand Trad would be in the market. I sell a fillet once in a while, but it's not my expertise. You'll find one if you keep your eyes open, and while you're at it, how about one of my fine cuts to complement that fish? You are not helpful at all. Okay,
well met, eh? Luis is the only one left.
we got all the kids there.
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
Okay. Don't wander off, huh? Did I make it to the end of the map? Ah, I did. Okay, got a guard. Just between you and me, but I know it's you who saved the cathedral. When I heard rumors about you from the exhibition, I knew them to be true straight away. Good work exterminating the monster in Martira. Honestly, I think the country really ought to consider hiring you. Oh, they will. Just not how they think they will.
Is the king gone forever?
I wonder where my mom is now. Are all the people who died flying in the sky like the king? Ooh. Got little kids wandering around as orphans now. That's sad. Okay. Santifex Fortin's plan for Saints' Day is genius. We can finally wipe out those abominable pagans. It seems we've lost what little leeway we had, though. Are you not secretly anxious over how Luis will reveal himself? Are you still on about Luis? Enough. At this point, you're insulting his eminence. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you abandoned your faith. Okay, that may be... Oh, look, fish!
You turn my stomach.
Gordon. What is Saints' Day anyway? All he cares about is making himself king.
Now.
Yep, he's a right pisser. That's what's wrong with this country. I hope Luis or someone can figure it out. If not Luis, then how about that Elda lad? He didn't do half bad at the exhibition of the brave. Alright, I think we have our fish. That reminds me, I had business with the fishmonger. I should talk to him. After... Nope, we talked to everybody. Right now.
Welcome.
Welcome one and all. If it swam in the rivers or seas, I've got it here, and it's all as fresh as the ocean's breeze. Apparently, Stroll's father frequented the fish market. I know he was a doting parent, but would a count really do his own shopping? The Count of Halia? And just how do you know such a great man? You're acquainted with his son. Really now, I hate to break it to you, lad, but you're an Elda, and Clamar nobles aren't really known for befriending your kind. Do you have something of his? What are you playing at? If this is some manner of con, I'll make it known far and wide, especially if it concerns the Count of Halia. He saved my skin once, when some pain-in-the-butt noble started making accusations about my produce. He happened to be there and stood up for me. From what I gather, he was only in the market to find a souvenir for his son. Fancy that, a noble buying things himself. Did his son... Well, we could ask that. Like father, like son. Blimey, you really do know him, don't you? Well then, I know another merchant you should speak to. He did a fair amount of business with the Count. That day, he said he'd had an appointment to meet this merchant in front of Regolith Grand Cathedral. Odd that he bought the fish first, eh? Okay.
Oh, what'll I do?
So it does seem like it's this merchant here.
And what do you want?
Hey, now one of my clients, Stroll's father went to meet a merchant in front of Regolith Grand Cathedral. Could this be him?
So foolish it arouses great pity.
Indeed, I was acquainted with the late Count of Halia. Oh, is that so? You say you know his son, do you? The Count was a truly honorable, upstanding man. I doubt any son of his would associate with riffraff like you. I am number 12 in the rankings for the king, sir, I'll have you know. Did his fish stink? Thanks to my overwhelming imagination, I was able to choose words that convinced the merchant I have no ill intent. How interesting. Yes, they did indeed stink. The Count would often buy fish himself and then show up to our meetings with them in hand. Oh. Excuse me, lady. Jeez. Amusing as it was, I worried about how he would keep them fresh. Ah, that stirs some memories. The Count of Halia that I remember was a magnanimous man. He was genuinely kind to all he met. Perhaps I should have learned from his example. Very well, tell me your story and I will listen. I see. You must forgive my suspicion. You truly are a friend of his son, aren't you? I do apologize, but surely you understand my caution. Word of his lost inheritance has spread, and conmen have tried every trick in the book to claim it.
I do appreciate your assistance.
I have indeed been entrusted with the inheritance always meant for the Count's son. Please give him that message. The rest are details I'd prefer to share with him directly. Please bring him with you when you're able. Nice. I found the person who was entrusted with the Count's inheritance. I should let Stroll know immediately. Immediately. Okay. Yeah, where is
All right,
Stroll in town? Excusez-moi. We have... Hold up.
Let's go.
I didn't realize we had 2 people that we could talk to during the day in town here. Who they be? Okay, we got you. It's hot today, isn't it? And Stroll. Okay, so that's Stroll's thing. I really want to go on the other thing, whatchamacallit, the bounty. The Relics, Stroll's thing, we report in. And the one-eyed scoundrel goes to Scoundrel's Hold. Okay, a thief, a gunner, and faker. We can do a faker and a gunner. Oh, he unleashes its full power when all its lackeys are defeated. So we can inflict them with forget. Huh. Okay. Well,
Hey, listen.
let's go and do that thing anywho.
All right. Where to?
Oh, we gotta go to the runner. That's right. To the runner. So we want a faker,
What now?
which we can do with Juna. Right. Right there. Hold up. That's not what we want, so not faker. Hold up. Thinking. See if we can get a thief mask.
Now, where
I'm not
was
sure what
I?
kind of masks I have available to make right now, though.
Well, well.
Oh, new archetype. That's right. The summoner. I did earn the summoner
Do
one.
make yourself at home.
Mass experiments. I can do a thief. Okay, a thief mask it is.
What now?
Okay, we wanted the thief mask, which gives you what? Dark? That seems not great. Why would it want thief? Hold up. Dark, I guess. Interesting. Which means we can get you to be faker.
May this prove a lesson. Never underestimate a fool.
There's all the things we want. Okay. I would like him to get up to 13. I think I'll just do that here.
I have retained my
Perfect.
edge.
Okay. Remove debuffs. That is what we want. Alright. Faker, Thief, Gunner, right? Faker's good. Dark on Juna. Do we have an assassin one? Nope. Okay, which gives her Mudun, which is fine. Okay. We don't really need the decreased attack. Increased defense would probably go a long way. And I don't think I've done... Yeah, I haven't done Faker things in a long time. Alright, Dark seems to be good. I'll give you Steel. What are you weak against? Pierce and Wind. I don't think I have Pierce or Wind dodge. Nope. Alright. Instead of Dark Sword, I think Hit and Evasion might be best. If I even get around to being able to do that. Okay. And no one else really has Dark. We do have a Sniper, which we got an extra thing for. Oh my. Hit rate's good. What are you weak against? Slash. Do we have Slash dodge? We do.
Alright.
Okay, we got the AoE stuff. What's next? Heavy physical pierce to one enemy and decreases their defense. Ooh. That would be nice. But if pierce is a thing, then I bet Hulkenburg will be fine. And then we have my wizard slash healer, who is weak to pierce, or is weak to the smash stuff. Okay, cool.
Oh,
Yep, let's head
we'll
back.
come again.
Alright, let's make it up to the map and get moving.
Everyone is here.
Now then,
Alright, we have... Oh, is that money? That's right, we're passing a
I
town.
can't tell what that is.
Hopefully nothing too expensive. I don't have a whole lot of money.
We have a pending request there.
Hey, that's the cave with the bounty monster, yeah? How devious of it to masquerade as a bandit. Being it was a thieves' hideout, there may be treasure stashed inside, so let's keep an eye out. But remember, our primary objective is the bounty. Chase 2 rabbits and you'll catch neither.
It's your call.
We'll have to make camp for tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. The question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night? Yep, as long as we don't go
Great.
dragging our feet.
Let's move out.
Let's go.
What to pick?
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk to Hulkenburg, that's right. Okay, imagine food. We gotta do the food thing.
Oh,
Perfect. And is it this way? Ah, I always get turned around. Okay. Let's cook. Do we have... Oh, no. we do not. Oh, we did get the Queen's Honey Jar stuff and the Lord of the Lake, so it's only a matter of time for that. Oh, Gauntlet Shrooms, huh? That's fun. Definitely have to fish a little bit more. Okay. Where is Hulkenburg? Is she out and about this way? She is. Okay. It's weird to see us not in the ocean.
Well met.
Hey, we have the spear as our sole means of dispatching Luis. 'Tis a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for prudence. We strengthen our arm before we thrust. Okay. I apologize for being so absorbed in personal thoughts at a time like this. I'd like to talk through them if you would lend an ear. Sure.
I thank you.
In truth, I feel I've come to a decision.
And then...
You recall we talked about my one-time compatriot Rodanth. I've decided to challenge the Knight Commander to a duel. I seek only to correct him, but I know he was not a man easily persuaded by words alone.
Settled.
We are warriors. As such, it is only through battle that he will be shown the error of his ways. A bold move.
Yes.
Certainly, I realized anything more underhanded would surely backfire. It could not have ended any other way, really. To that end, any knight who prizes their honor would never risk the shame of refusing a challenge, and my would-be opponent is the Knight Commander himself. Were I to throw down the gauntlet in public, he could scarcely deny me.
Say.
Do you recall the broken sword from the other day? It sparked a realization. This is a problem only blades can solve. And indeed, in the tally of all our previous bouts, we stand even. This seems a fine opportunity to settle things once and for all. Well, I'm rooting for you.
Right.
That's what you want to do, I'm pulling for you.
I thank you.
We still have our mission to complete. Rest assured, I cannot lose. I will accept no less than victory. And besides, I would duel Rodanth for the people, yes, but even more so, I would take measure of myself. He is single-minded, as much now as he was then. Once he decided on rising to the knighthood's peaks, so indeed he did, by whatever means necessary. All while I eschewed familial honor to pursue knightly calling. And when that was lost to me, I sought the prince. My shifting purpose has weakened the path beneath my feet. I have been long mortified at the truant I saw in the mirror, and long did that feeling fester in my heart. But no longer do I stand ashamed. My path, however, serpentine, has led me to you all, and to the woman I am today. A lack of doubt does not make one strong, nor does it make one right. I shall face him headlong, surpass him in ability, and right his ways. Very admirable.
Really amazing.
You really are intent on this. I'm not so sure it's admirable that I should rely on force to make him see reason hardly feels it. Though for a man like Rodanth, that may indeed be more effective than words.
Say.
I have a request. I want you to be my witness for the duel. If only to witness your victory.
Certainly.
I accept. Of course. With you to bear witness, somehow I feel I cannot lose. But the duel must be fair in all things. No matter what happens, I ask for your impartiality. I can sense Hulkenburg's strong resolve and extraordinary trust. Okay, we got more night slots and more experience. Hulkenburg gains normal experience when she's out of the party.
All right.
I shall propose the duel to Rodanth in the days to come. Call upon me when it is convenient for you. And in the meantime, I have many preparations to make. 'Tis a hungry business, all this thinking. Fortunately, I have just the thing. My prized cache of tender fermented meat. You would be hard-pressed to find meat this soft, pungent, and ripened anywhere else. Here, as a token of thanks, take some. I insist. A big sweat indeed. I declined Hulkenburg's offer as politely as I could, and we made our way back to the others.
Coming
or
into
figured.
view is the village of Ligno, a frequent stop for capital-bound peddlers and merchants, experienced traders who have withstood the trials of all the world's cultures and customs, gather here with rare goods found nowhere else. Though the village has waned in light of the influx of monsters, it remains an important hub of commerce. Here in this corner of the world, the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
Giving it some thought?
Let's stop and see what they have. Lots of fun town. I must say, this village is unusually lively. There's a lot of strong people from different tribes. Yes, merchants en route to the capital tend to stop here first, so that doesn't surprise me. Feels more like a mercantile commonwealth than a traditional village with a lord. Oh, but I bet I could find some rare goods here. Do you think they have perfume? There's been a strange odor in the Gauntlet Runner I'd like to combat.
Hey!
I say, are you accusing my Gauntlet Runner of being stinky? He's not your Gauntlet Runner.
Let's go.
I see a shopkeeper. Let's go shopping before we start a brawl. Alright, what kind of stuff do we have in here? Oh my. Okay. 300 grand, huh? We got some stuff for the songstress, and a mace is a white mage, right? A healer. Jeez. Luck by 2. I can get all of them if I don't need anything else. I don't think I can afford anything else. Jeez. Evasion to fire, ice, electric, and wind. Holy crap. Well, we're getting all these. Because why the heck not? Oh, we have some stuff to sell. Okay. What are the big sellers? Margot's thing. Okay.
Now then.
Hey. And grab these things. No one's equipping any of this yet. Okay, cool. Endgame weapons, maybe? Jeez, Songstress is an expensive class to buy stuff for. Alright, what do you have to say? Should ask about the village. This place may not be as big as Grand Trad, but we've our fair share of goods. Perhaps best of all, we've no snobbish nobles or regulators in these parts. Of course, that tends to attract unsavory types and fugitives from all over the place. I'm betting you lot fall into that camp, right?
No.
How dare you? What would give you that impression?
I see.
Well, he's not far off the mark. The tournament. Tons of people coming through here spouting ridiculous lies about becoming king. Most of them were scoundrels trying to pawn dodgy wares at dodgier prices. Seems like everyone here is real business oriented. Perhaps giving them my name would get us a better prices on what we could sell. Well, I should have talked to him first, maybe. Oh well. You want to know why it's so noisy here? It's all these heroes itching to regale us with the tales of their heroic travels. So go on, what's your story? Well, the story of our trip is kinda... You don't really have to tell me, lass. I'm sure you have your reasons, just as I have mine. Don't worry, my lips are sealed. Alright. So that didn't really work. Yeah, as far as, like, selling stuff...
Hey.
Okay, we're done. Yeah, let's get going. To the runner.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Hopefully I get some really, really good stuff to sell in this thieves' den. That'd be great. A bandit's den. Bandit's den.
All right then.
I am all sorts of stuffy, and it's horrible, horrible. Okay. Got a Luma V. You know, my brother may have a reputation for being wise and forward-thinking, but he is also an accomplished warrior. He's already completed the trials at the Land of Ceremony. What I find more amazing, however, is that he has never allowed his strength to give him an ego. He treats all with kindness and is admired in turn. I'm very proud of him. Good on your brother. Okie dokes. Which virtue am I gonna work on pumping up? We need tolerance for Maria's stuff.
What now?
And is that a priority at the moment? Ooh, an additional dish? Oh yeah, we're doing tolerance. We are doing tolerance. Where is tolerance?
All right then. Where to?
Come back. Okay, that's not tolerance. This is tolerance. Okay, we need to get that to 4 and then do Maria. More experience is gonna help out a bunch. Oh, that's right, he only gave me 3 though. Alright, stop thinking about the urn, blah blah blah. Let's go and... Oh shoot, I'm not prepared. Oops. Well, we'll see how this goes. Being on watch reminds me of my days in the Shadow Guard. I'd stand for hours on end under the blazing sun or in the bitter cold. Oh, feeling nostalgic? You miss those days?
No.
Hardly. I'd never do something so tedious again. Hey, the watch is paid off. Let's fight.
I shall be your opponent.
Oh, I'm fine. This thing doesn't have any health, I forgot. And it's just the one fight, so we can just use our strongest attacks.
Show you. No
Hold on.
need to the electricity. Give them
Cool.
a jolt. Watch me. Raging fire.
As long as we don't throw wind at it, we're fine.
Even easier than expected.
We prevailed somehow against an enemy that doesn't fight back.
Good grief.
Hey, they're off us, and that's just how we want it. Thanks to the Watchman, learned a valuable lesson. Come visit again.
All right.
Tolerance. $250.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So we'll get there tonight, right?
All right then.
We have imagination, courage, and that's it. Go raid the stash like a hungry teenager does. We can't fish because we're not over water. Well, maybe imagination is kind of what we need to do, huh? Yep, so we're down on imagination.
All right then.
And that's it. Okay, Eupha, imaginate me.
I realize.
Do you have a spare moment? I'd like to have a look around town, but the thought of doing so alone makes me nervous. Would you go with me? Oh, this is her thing. Okay. Maybe I should have a heart-to-heart with her once we're back in town. It's so frustrating we can't go right away. Instead, would you join me for a bit of meditation? If I face myself through meditation and broaden my view of the world, my imagination may improve. Passing time in peace and quiet with Eupha sounds nice. What do you think? Sure.
I'm very happy.
Wonderful. Then let us sit before the altar and bid our spirits calm. I haven't been able to completely focus. but at least I've lifted my
you
spirits. How's your first meditation session? I still can't focus entirely.
However,
It's only because it's your first time. Let's keep practicing. I too have visions whenever I manage to calm my mind through this practice. Such as one time when I saw my ideal self in the future. However, I also know that the country has dark times ahead, even if we do manage to defeat Luis and bring
I
peace.
too will.
I'm not so naive to think everyone in the land will suddenly come together as one. You seem pretty calm about that. True, serenity will win the day, and I aspire to be someone who can be counted on to help resolve disputes when they arise. I aspire to practice kindness, one who counsels those on the wrong path or those who have strayed altogether. I believe that since I too once lost my way, I'll know how to help others in the same circumstances. We'll definitely need that.
That's right.
We need people who can do things like that. Yes, isn't it clear? We need people who guide others, and I'd be elated to be one of them. I'm sorry, we're supposed to be meditating, and yet I have done nothing more than talk. Being with you makes me want to contemplate so many things. But I feel like things have become a little clearer for me now. That we are such a lively and animated group is, I'm sure, thanks to you. Well, you're a part of that now, too.
Hey.
I think you're just as much to thank for that, Eupha.
I'm very happy.
Thank you for saying so, but I think that with you at the center, it's been so much easier for everyone to bond in such a wonderful way. Being with you has made my path forward feel a little clearer. I'm so glad we found time to talk today. Since we're here, why not meditate for a few minutes more? I feel like my imagination has increased since I was able to come out of my shell and broaden my horizons. Oh my. Well, imagination done. Check that out.
Imagination.
If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. I continued to meditate with Eupha for a while.
The Gauntlet Runner finds itself at the Scoundrel's Hold, a cave system beneath the sand and rock, dug out by bandits over untold years. There were once treasures hoarded in the sprawling paths, but with the arrival of the monsters, only a vast labyrinth remains. The party wanders into the caves, now merely the wreckage of the bandits' dreams.
Is this the place?
So this was the Scoundrel's stronghold, was it? And our bounties at the end of it? Yep, we're here for a giant guarded by a horde of Goborns. But, of course, there's other monsters in there too. A Goborn horde, is it? They're capable of surrounding us. We ought to prepare tactics for cutting down many at a time. For Goborns, worry not, love. My magic shreds Goborns, whatever the amount. She who laughs at a Goborn shall cry by it in due measure. Be wary of pride.
All good.
Hulkenburg's right. The Goborns are one thing, but adding a giant complicates matters. We can't be too careful. All right, I hear you. So let's get this over with and vacate this dreary den straight away. I sensed something. Hey, another artifact. There's something there. It was only for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of the relics Neuras is looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay? Perfect.
This place.
Any treasure is likely to be hidden out of plain sight. We may seek them out or head straight to the bounty. The choice is yours.
However,
We shall be mistaken for bandits if we set up camp here. Let us finish our business and be on our way before nightfall. That's actually a good point.
Oh.
So this place used to be a bandit stronghold. I expect the layout will have its tricks, so let's be mindful.
But
I guess even a monster knows how to seize a stronghold. Only this time, we'll be the ones doing the seizing. All set over here. Hey, I can scarcely believe a monster took over a bandit stronghold. Perhaps it's even smarter than the
pardon me,
bandits.
but if you wish.
But B. Oi, you're not planning to go in there using magic to clear out the Goborns in one fell swoop, are you? Nothing a Goborn hates more than magic. I won't cast anything then, you're thinking. But if you even wield something magical, you're finished. They'll pummel you.
That means...
In other words, mage and healer wouldn't work. Oh, summoner would probably be iffy too. I don't know what any of that is, but if they use magic, don't do it. Hit them with status ailments instead, and you'll be good to go. That's all I've got for you. Take it from someone who nearly died. Ah, that's right. I cannot use this stuff. Okay, well, might as well get the Seeker up, I guess.
The freedom of a wanderer.
We got 3. Recover everyone, light and blizzard and wind. Hold on. Medium light damage. That good? I think that's good to start with. Okay. We got you, Stroll, Hulkenburg, and not Eupha. Hold on, what do we have for you? The Seeker? Oh, because this thing. I wonder if she counts as one. I don't think so. Okay.
Okay then.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
I really want the Magic Seeker soon-ish. Because we're getting up there with
Wait.
archetypes that we can learn. Let's see. Alright, so there is
We end this quickly.
just a rock outcrop here. Nothing fancy, okay. It looks like something does slide closed here, though. Ooh, I might be locked in here when we get past this place. Okay, we got the big chunky Goborns.
We got this.
What was that?
There they are.
Oh, they just die. Oh, yes. Hold on.
I see the end.
We got this.
Right there.
Okay, he doesn't just die. Just fine. Let's head back to this little tunnel here. Okay, so not all of them just get
We finally lost them.
cut down.
I thought they'd never give up.
I see the enemy.
Push through, Dad.
All right, put the pressure on.
Sure, let's see what these guys have. Oh, there's a lot of them.
We're evenly matched.
Okay, do I have...
Stay on our
Oh.
toes.
Alright, Mage and probably Slash. Yeah, let's not hit everybody. Just focus on one at a time, since we have the turns for it.
I've got just the dance for you.
All right, you're in the back.
No need to rush this. Watch me. Burn! Stubborn, eh?
Observe
Okay,
the
this fight should really help out. Just moving forward.
The
Okay, crit's good.
Come forth, royal soul.
And what do we want to do? We did fire. We'll try light.
Just two left.
Now,
what's the play?
Oh, was he burned? Oh man, lucky. And we have no idea what these guys are weak to. They don't have Pierce, and I really don't want to wake him up quite yet. So go ahead and guard. Man, those are ugly things. Okay, we'll go with fire here. Not weak to that. Pierce. Not Pierce.
Freedom of a wanderer.
Well, crap. You have a dark, maybe light. On those guys, maybe?
I shall fight as the note. I shall
My gosh, we will never know.
run them through.
Yikes! Here comes the counter!
Oh, look at that.
Dodge! You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Look at
Three
that.
enemies left. We can do this.
Okay, do we have weaknesses on these guys yet? We do not. Not fire.
This is just what I need.
Slash maybe? Oh, and forget. Hold up.
One strike!
Observe the enemy.
Forget's good. We need
Oh, power of
crushing fist.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Hulkenburg?
Not a crushing fist thing. My gosh.
wind.
Maybe wind, huh?
Let's
You
finish
got
this.
it.
My goodness. We do not know. Okay, Pierce and Smash. We don't have either of those.
This better hit.
Oh, I should have done the other one for Hex.
I'll give you
Oh
the
well.
performance of a lifetime.
Okay, Ice, Fire, Wind, Dark.
Tangle. Already?
Oh my gosh. The resistances are not good.
Juna, careful.
Into the fray.
Okay,
Shatter.
a Smash.
I will
That'll work.
Hulkenburg?
We're not out of this yet. I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
That helped.
Now, what's the play?
Okay, Ice, Lightning, and Wind. Which we have none of here.
I bet.
I call upon a royal soul.
Yep. No Ice, no Lightning, no Wind. Where are you?
Twilight.
Is
Oh, did
everyone
that
all right?
crit last turn? That must have crit last turn. Oh, or he was hexed. Never mind. Let's see, do we want to lightning? Sure.
Bolts of lightning. They yet cling to life.
So, no weaknesses, huh?
Captain, you've got your defenses down.
With healing power.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I owe you.
Thank you. Only
Run
one
if you...
left.
No holding back!
We're clear.
They die hard!
Juna, I've got behold.
Okay, you don't have anything
This might be
here.
too much.
Just bop him in the face. Okay, Dancer doesn't count as a magical class.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
Hey,
Okay.
we got a Seeker Sword.
Wonderful.
And actual wind magic. Good.
I think that's all of them.
I'm sensing something in that chest. Try opening it.
Nice.
Not half bad.
A parquet chest? Alright, box made from an assortment of wood types that appear to form a pattern.
Hey,
What the heck is that? Quite an odd shape it has. Think it goes with something else?
Okay, so
You know what? It might be one of the relics Neuras was talking about, right? Let's show it to Neuras anyway. Alright, this might be a relic, just as Gallicus suspects. I'll take it back and show it to Neuras. That was right at the beginning. Nice. What was I gonna do? Oh yes, items.
What now?
Cool. It is an upgrade. I don't want to use too much of my magic here. Hey, we got the little golem giant, big golem giant things. Not much little about that. How far do you come down here? There you go. Turn your big old booty around. Okay, there's that. What are we looking at? Just a big old circle?
Right there. I'm right here. They are broken.
Alright, he doesn't die, so that's fine. Let's not waste our time there. Hey, we got a beetle over there. Oh, I never forgot to go give the old guy his beetle.
I see the enemy.
I knew you could do it.
Hey, he's not an armored dude, he's just a big fatty.
Attack now
Nope.
and finish it.
Nope, nope. We're not gonna waste our time doing that. Alright, doors usually mean traps.
Careful.
Oh good, we are immune. Go away. Please? Please? Okay, cool. There's so many doors and stuff.
There they are.
Charging in.
Great job.
Come and get it.
Now is the time to focus our attacks.
Hey. Open the chest and run away.
Not half bad.
Lancer's headgear. Oh, increases evasion against Pierce.